I was actually listen to that smooth saxophone. So, I made my giant video review-ish over Sifu, where I was raging about it for a very long time. Yesterday, I ended up playing more of it, even though I said I wasn't going to, and I did pretty decently. I got a little bit better at it. Still not good, but I got pretty far. Well, farther than I had before, at least. But I did get a little bit better, so I was like, all right, I still stand by 90% of the things I was saying about it, but it's clearly a game that's not meant for me. Like, it's meant for people that like really mastering fighting game mechanics, and I've never been the kind of person that sat down and like really mastered fighting game mechanics. But as I decided, what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna try. I'm gonna put in a solid effort to learn the moves and try to deploy them appropriately. And you know what? I did get a little bit better at it. I started using my XP to unlock some more moves and whatnot, and it helped. It did help. So I was like, all right. I get what the conceit of this game is. I get that I was a little harsh because I was like rage quitting at the moment, but as I was sitting down to do some more editing and whatnot, I was Googling images of Sifu to use for the thumbnail, and this interesting little item came up. So I saw this little news item pop up, and my initial response to it was, I should add this as an addendum to my review video. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add it as an addendum to the second video, the stream that I did yesterday. But yeah, this little ditty popped up. Sifu adding difficulty modes, more accessibility in future updates. Developer Sloclap confirms that Sifu will be receiving new difficulty modes and new accessibility features in the future. Well, I guess I clearly I could not have been the only one. So I'll give you a little insight. The reason why I decided to go back and play it, even though I was determined not to play it ever again, was because as I was raging offline, I said to myself, clearly this is just me. Clearly it's all me. Like, I get it. It's not a bad game. And I made a point of making sure that I wasn't giving the impression that I thought it was a bad game. Even though I said stuff like, it's like a tech demo, and I still kind of stand by that. It is pretty fighting game demo-y to me. But I was like, you know what? I'm sure that it's just me and my lack of understanding and the impatient mannerisms with which I play these kinds of games. Like, for me, the best defense is an unrelenting offense. And you can't play this game like that. So I was like, okay, let me actually look up other Twitch streamers and see how they're playing the game. And I went to this one guy's channel. I wish I could remember the name of it. I went to his channel, and what was his? This dude, your Rage Gaming? Yeah, I guess I was watching this stream here. And this dude was just lighting it up. Yeah, I guess this is where I had left off at. Yeah, this guy was just really lighting it up. Like, you could see, I got this far. So I did manage to get this far in the game. Like, this is the trial section of the club. But you could see he's at it. He's only 20, so he hasn't died yet. His death counter, this is probably counting all the times he had died, learning how to be good enough to get to this point where he's 20 at this area. But oh yeah, he was totally blasting copyrighted music the entire time too. So yeah, his entire stream is probably all muted. Like, look at this. Is the purple? Is that what the purple means? The purple means it's copywritten music. Dude, like, most of his 5-hour stream is muted. Then you really gotta get in. You really gotta get in on the live stream if you want to actually hear what this guy has to say. because otherwise it's going to be all muted. But I was sitting there watching him, and he was just like dominating everybody. And like, oh yeah, I learned that move too. He was dominating everybody, and I was like, okay, so obviously, just as it was confirmed to me that it was just me. Well, maybe not just me, but like the issues that I was having was definitely a function of my very impatient play style. So I sat here and I watched this dude play for a decent amount of time, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna give it an honest shot. Like, if this guy can, and I don't want to say it like, you know, I think this guy's a shitty gamer or anything. I've never heard of him before yesterday, but I was like, if this guy can actually, you know, he's proving that this game is doable, right? In a way that, you know, I wasn't able to prove. So I was like, I got to go back and give it another shot. I'll spend more time in the training session. I'll actually expend my XP on moves, and I'll actually sit there and try to deploy them in an intelligent manner. And as I did, you know, I got a little bit better, and I got a little bit further, and you know, it was a neat thing to see. So, I got to the boss of this stage, the dude with the bow staff, and that guy, he obliterated the ever-living shit out of me. Because I didn't know how to fight properly with the bow staff, and I forgot there's a way that you can duck his swing. They teach you that at the very opening tutorial. They teach you how to duck his swing, but I forgot how to do it. So, you know, when I came to fighting that dude, he just clobbered the hell out of me. So now that's like what I need to go back into it and learn how to fight with the bow staff. But anyways, yeah, this Your Rage Gaming guy, I watched him and I was like, all right, fine, I'll go back in and give it another shot. And I got a little bit better. But it was interesting to see this pop up because it's like, okay, clearly they're hearing it from more than just, you know, me. Sifu, the newest martial arts style action game from developer Sloclap, will be getting new accessibility options in a future update. After its initial showcase for the PS5 in February 2021, Sifu garnered a lot of hype from its initial reveal for its intriguing premise and fluid stylistic combat. Reviews following Sifu's release have echoed those thoughts, in addition to its fun learning curve and beautiful art direction. Fun isn't quite the word I would use to describe that, but okay. Sifu is a roguelite-esque beat-em-up. Roguelite-esque. That's a lot of qualifiers. It's either a roguelike or it's a roguelite. Roguelite-esque beat-em-up that follows the story of a child martial artist who is left for dead after a group of assassins kills their master and seeks revenge in their adulthood. If the player falls in battle, however, they come back but age a whole year or more, learning new abilities and gaining more damage despite having weaker health. Many players have made comparisons between Sifu and From Software's Dark Souls and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice for its challenging but effectively rewarding gameplay. Maybe rewarding. I still have issues with the give and the take on that game, though. Because even, like, you still don't get a whole lot from it. I wish the game had more to it. Maybe that's just the element of the game that I feel is kind of tech demo-y, is that it feels like this is a showcase for a combat system to insert inside of a larger game. Originally, for the game's release, Sloclap confirmed Sifu would not have any difficulty settings in order to challenge players and have them adjust to the game's learning curve. However, new reports have confirmed that Sloclap will be adding in new difficulty features for Sifu, alongside a slew of other accessibility options, including adding visual sound cues and new subtitle options. That's cool, though. That's something that I learned working on Star Wars: The Old Republic, is that, you know, there are a lot of things that you have to add into your UI and whatnot to accommodate for people who, you know, have color blindness and stuff like that. Not something you ever put a whole lot of thought into, but it was a neat experience learning about that sort of stuff at the time. Additionally, Sifu will be receiving a high contrast mode for the console versions of the game, as the PC version received this mode on launch. Unfortunately, while Sloclap does plan for additional DLC for Sifu in the future, the developer has firmly stated there will be no multiplayer plans, as the team wish to focus on single-player aspect of the game. It seems like this article, it almost seems like this article is directly addressing every criticism that I was ranting about with in my in my moment of rage quit. I think I said the one thing that would make the game more worthwhile was if there was like a co-op mode. Like, I don't need a multiplayer. I don't need a combative mode. I mean, it would be a fighting game then. I just don't really care to play this as like a fighting game against other people. But it would be cool. Like, I think that the experience of Justin and I playing A Way Out shows you how much fun you could have in a really interesting and well-done co-op mode. Sloclap's acknowledgement of Sifu's challenging difficulty is not surprising, but it's welcome to hear that the game will be receiving an update that will allow players to tackle the game at their own pace. Similarly, Metroid Dread received a similar update recently that allowed a player to put the game on an easier difficulty or on the hardest difficulty imaginable. That's what I was saying, is like, you know, for anyone that wants to play the game in a difficult setting, you should always give them the option to, but you should also have the option to not play it on a difficult setting. You know, like, I don't think that takes anything away from the game. Like, or maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe there's an appeal. Maybe there's a certain appeal to the fact that the game is just nightmarishly unfair and cruel and very difficult to lean into. Because I guess this wouldn't be a news article, and I guess the word of mouth on the game probably wouldn't have gone out the way that it had in recent days. The addition of more accessibility options are also a great prospect to lives. Okay. While some players have found a way to already beat Sifu without taking damage, of course, I knew that was gonna happen. There's always gonna be some dickhead out there that's like, well, I beat the game and I didn't even get hit once. Fuck off. It's nice to know that a feature for the game is coming that gives players the comfort of not having to worry too much on that aspect. Instead, they can immerse themselves at their own leisure in the fun martial arts action blockbuster that is sure to keep players' attentions. Sifu discourages button mashing. That's a huge trend. That's very true. That's something I did note yesterday when I was playing it and doing better. Is like, you know, I admittedly am a bit of a button masher when it comes to fighting games. I learned the basic moves, and I kind of button mash around the basics. And, you know, it gets me where I need to go for fighting games. I'm not a competitive player, so I'm not anyone that's like trying to win tournaments or anything like that. I've just, you know, breaking news, I play games to have fun. So, you know, I'll learn a couple of core moves and then mash around those moves and, you know, get to where I need to go. But yeah, you can't really do that in this game. Sifu certainly has good ways of doing that. Hold on. In a lot of beat-em-ups, players are at liberty to constantly use their strongest attacks to clear out oncoming enemies, or at least simply play aggressively as possible to win. Button mashing in this way is definitely fun now and again, giving players a satisfying sense of unstoppability, but that's not the kind of experience Sloclaps want with Sifu. Because learning martial arts is such an important theme of the game, Sloclap wants player to learn alongside the Sifu protagonist, meaning it has to mitigate the potential to button mash through Sifu's combat. Sifu certainly has a good way of doing that. For instance, Sifu directly rewards skillful players through the use of the player's score. Shrines in the Sifu allow players to unlock new perks and techniques to use in battle, many of which are locked behind one of three requirements: the Sifu's protagonist's age, the player's XP, and the player's score on the current level. The latter is the most interesting, since it means some Sifu perks can only be obtained if fans play skillfully enough. Racking up impressive score in Sifu is much harder if players constantly take damage, which resets the score multiplier. Okay, that's what's going on there then. That means fans can't charge into every battle with guns blazing, or enemies will find lots of openings to deal damage and keep the player's score low. In general, the way Sifu's enemies are designed discourages spamming attacks so well. The player might be able to parry and dodge blows, but enemies can block attacks and withstand knockback too. If an enemy blocks a player's rapid burst of attacks, the enemy gets an opportunity to deal serious damage, punishing the player's recklessness. If Sifu players have to watch their surroundings and pay attention to enemy behavior, constantly changing up tactics to get through each opponent's defenses, the result is that Sifu is very hard to beat by simply mashing buttons. I mean, yeah, that is true. But there are also other obstacles to overcome with that too. Like, most of the time, even when I'm at my most button mashiest, most of the time, like, what gets me is the camera. Like, and not being able to like focus lock on someone, because, you know, you've got guys swarming around you all the time, And, you know, there are a lot of obstacles in a room that can block you or impede you. And, you know, you can get trapped and cornered and you might not always see where somebody's at. So you got to take time to, like, swing the camera around or figure out like, you know, where someone's coming from. And, you know, that'll get you too. So, I mean, there's a lot going on there. Yeah, and I agree with this. Like, I actually don't really care much. I really don't care much for beat 'em ups where you can just mow through enemies. I like that this requires more thoughtful encounters, more thoughtful interactions with enemies, especially since like all the animations look really cool and the kung fu looks cool and all that sort of stuff. I wish there was more. That was another comment I had on it. I wish there was more interactivity with the environments and being able to like set environment traps. Like I watched some of these battles unfold where it's like me versus 8 others, and it's like, you know, this seems like a setup for a Jackie Chan movie, you know, where he's like jumping through the ladder and like spinning the ladder around and, you know, all this other sort of stuff. And you could do some things, you can kick like a bottle at somebody or whatever, but, you know, I want more. I want more of that. Like I really wish, like, a part of me with this game really wishes that, like, instead of taking this generic sort of, oh, you killed my master, now I'm gonna get revenge tract, I wish they really had gone to, like, I wish they would have made it like maybe, I don't know who these guys are. Sloclap seems like a small studio, maybe this was a shoestring budget or whatever. I really wish they had gone the tact of like shaping it after a 1980s / early 90s Hong Kong flick, not like a you killed my master revenge flick, but just some of the weird, random, wacky kung fu shit that they were doing in those movies, like Meals on Wheels. If you've ever seen Meals on Wheels, let me see if I could. Who knows if this will get me popped on YouTube? But Meals on Wheels was such a great movie. It's one of my favorites. Is it Meals on Wheels or Wheels on Meals? It might be Wheels on Meals. Yeah, it's Wheels on Meals. Such a random weirdo movie too, but I loved it. Yeah, I'm not going to show all of that because YouTube's going to get mad at me. See, Thomas and David are cousins who run a fast food van in Barcelona. The food is delivered by Thomas, who rushes around the square on a skateboard. After fending off a biker gang, they continue business as usual. They pay a visit to David's father, who is in a mental institution, and bump into Sylvia, the daughter of David's father's girlfriend. Thomas encourages his cousin to ask her out on a date, but David chickens out at the last minute, making an excuse that she would have said no anyways. Later that night, while at the van serving food, Thomas inadvertently bumps into Sylvia, who is pretending to be a prostitute. She is actually a pickpocket as she robs a man in a bedroom and runs away to their fast food van. Both Thomas and David are enamored by her, but after allowing her to stay in their apartment at night, they wake to find Sylvia and their money gone. The next day, they bump into Moby, a bumbling private investigator who is also tracking Sylvia. They later discover that Sylvia, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's just a wacky movie. It's a wacky premise, but it's fun to watch. It's such a fun movie, and the fight scenes and the choreography in it is all really, really great. Highly recommended if you like Hong Kong action movies. But yeah, I would really prefer if like they dipped into like these kind of like really, really weird, you know, esoteric kind of Hong Kong action movies from like the 80s and 90s, rather than, you know, leading on generic tropes. Wheels on Meals. Maybe I'll watch that later. I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I'm terrible at Sifu because I don't have patience. Do I really want to pop that back on? Do I really want to? I have a lot of curiosity. Do I want to do that? Start back at 20 years old? Oh man, that's so demoralizing. I think I have to. I don't think I'm gonna get the kind of closure I want with this game if I don't actually like. Now that I kind of have a better understanding on how some of the systems and stuff works. Sifu is a new game that came out on the Epic Game Store. It's a martial arts game. It's basically Kung Fu Dark Souls for lack of a better description. The combat system is actually pretty fun. I will pop it on a bit. I have to give myself proper closure for this game. The combat system's actually pretty well done. It's pretty fun, but there's a lot of little things about it that really just set me off the wrong way. So let me see if I can get this thing popped up here. I think I will just... do I really want to start over? I think I have to. I'm kind of a button masher. That's my problem. Any fighting game, I'm kind of a button masher. Like, I know some of the basic moves and I'll do those, but I'm not a tactician as like a fighter. So, and this game requires you to be a tactician.
The warehouse. Need to find another way inside.
Get lost. Nothing here for you. Any regrets now?
Come on, get... Oh, there you go. There must be something going on. Am I playing in some weird mode? Because I watched other people play this on stream, and it seems like when they get punched in the face, they don't lose anywhere near as much health as I do whenever I get punched in the face. Maybe there's just something to it. I don't know. I've only been punched in the face once in my life, and I definitely lost a lot of health when it happened, so I guess I shouldn't complain about that. Well, let me, I'm sorry, let me,
Look what we have.
Oh shit, he kind of snuck up on me. Both of these dudes with bats? Oh shit.
Put that down.
Sure thing. Damn, what the fuck?
Not so tough after all.
That guy had way too much health for as much as I smacked him around. I think that's another thing I'm learning about my fighting ability, is that I am very reckless. Health gained on takedowns. How much experience did I get from just those few little... Not enough to unlock anything. Alright, health gain on takedown. I'm a very reckless fighter. I go in swinging and don't really believe... I guess my fighting philosophy is the best defense is a good offense. And that... Oh, god damn it. And that doesn't really work well with, that doesn't really work well in this game. Especially here.
Hey, this is private property. She can't keep up.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I dodged right into that one.
Holy shit! Nerves get the better of you?
Damn it. Damn. I was trying to strike first, but I was a little slow on the uptake on that one. That's alright. That's alright. 21's not bad. I can reduce that still. I can reduce that still. Get out of there. How did she just, like, not care about the fact that I was punching her? God damn. Oh, alright, it went down. Cool. Oh, shit! I saw that coming, but I didn't. Alright, you know what? I'm getting a little fed up with you guys. Ugh, damn. Game looks fun. I mean, it is fun. I'm loath to admit it because I'm a rage quitter, and I let things infuriate me way too easily. But it is fun though. Wait, so the age of the character goes up when you die? Yeah, that's the whole thing. So let me see if it shows it. I guess it doesn't. So you have like this little medallion necklace thingy or whatever, and there are 5 charms on it, and I think each charm, I really don't know the specifics, but when you die, you can resurrect, but it costs you some power out of those charms, and it ages you a year.
I don't care what your boss
You can only go up in age, you can't go
I'm getting
down.
through the door.
And once you run out of those charms, you're done for. It's game over. Also, when you get older, you get weaker. Like, your attacks get stronger, but you lose health, so it's easier for these people to just mow through you. Having lives in a video game. Let's see. Which do I have? I definitely want this one. Yeah, so these little necklace things here, these little medallion things here, each one can resurrect you up to a certain amount before they shatter. And once they all shatter, you're done for. And again, if you, what do I want? Weapon durability. And yeah, once you die, you do go up in age, and you start to like lose health, lose hit points, and you know, all that other sort of stuff. And also, once you reach a certain age, you can't learn new skills at all. So you definitely, it's so messed up. It's like old people aren't capable of learning.
Locked.
All right, so this is the boss of the first stage here. I'd like to think that I've gotten better at fighting this guy, but who knows? I'm 21 going in. I may leave back in my 40s again. The first time I played this game, I beat this guy when I was 77 years old. I didn't have any more charms left, and you know, you have 4 other levels, I think, to go through after this one, which is like impossible to do when you're 70. Oh, jeez, how did he fucking fly over there? All right. Let's beat the shit out of you with a pipe. We could save the kung fu for later. Come on, walk into range. Walk into range. Oh shit. That leg sweep, man. Oh, he got me. I guess I'm just below the experience to unlock something else, so may as well rise up. 22. That's still okay. That's still okay. Oh, I was trying to get out of the way of that, but this camera's not helping me. Alright, so far this is the best I've ever done against this guy. If I can just get out of here without being 40 years old, I think I'll be in good shape. Or at least slightly better shape. Oh, he always gets me on that. Oh, I tried to sweep his leg, but he fucking got me. Oh, jeez. I've got almost... Oh, shit. Oh, I knew he was going to get me on that one. I've got almost no... Alright, 23. Still not terrible. Still not terrible. 23, I'm okay. Oh, shit. This fucking guy. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, shit. Alright, it's starting to get a little grody. Is he the final boss? God, I fucking wish, man. This is the first level boss. There's at least 4 others after this guy. Damn. He's fucking wrecking me. What the fuck? Finally. He almost got me on that one.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
Ugh. Whew. Oh, my controller unplugged. There we go. All right, I did a lot better that time, actually. It's much better to exit that still in my early 20s than exiting it in my 40s, and certainly better than exiting it in my 70s. All right. Maybe that's a sign that I shouldn't rage quit this game so quickly. What's gonna be good for me to have in this next one? It's just that The reason why this one is good is because the reason why this one is good is because it doesn't require skill to do. You just press R2 and then press, you know, R1 or whatever, L2 and R1 or something like that, and you do it. Like, you don't have to do up triangle like this one, or I guess triangle is pretty simple enough. It's just exposes the level of novice I am at fighting games. Direct attack to daze your enemy. Pushback cancel. Environmental mastery. I mean, this could come in handy in the club. There's all sorts of crap on the ground. Fast evasive strike that leaves your back facing the enemy. I don't know if that's something I'm ready for. Duck strike. Move with forward movement. I'm trying to see what's happening here. Hook intercept. Crotch punch. I think I'm gonna go with what was this one up here? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Combat moves so quickly, I don't know how effective I need stuff that I could deploy right away. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's try it out. Why talk myself down? Let me go to the training area and actually practice using these things. Alright, what did I just get? I never anticipated actually being good enough to get to the club in my 20s.
Forget about it.
I don't care what you have to say. Sharpening my knuckles on you guys.
Private party. Come back off now. Nerves get the better of you?
All right. You know, leading with that stun, that palm stun is not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah? What do you want?
Sean, where can I find him?
Guys, we got a problem here.
I pity you. Shit, she's off.
Please don't hit me.
Where is Sean?
He's with the fighters for the burning. Only Sean's disciples have passes to get inside.
We'll see about that.
Just to get a little health from that guy. No hard feelings, pal.
All right. Holy shit!
No way. No fucking way.
Dang it. $28. Ah.
Want some more?
Alright, my death counter went down a bit.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
In the right place for the fight you're after.
Are you kidding me? Oh shit. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't be in this hallway. God damn, there's a lot of them.
Be careful! She's got a weapon! Pity
Damn it.
You must enjoy the taste of
Any regrets now?
Nope. Words get the better
Damn
of
it,
you.
come on, camera!
Let's go into the beyond. Survival of the fittest.
I pity you.
Drop your weapon.
Not so tough after all.
Damn it.
Just stay down.
She has a weapon!
You shall not fear death.
This camera is just not my friend here.
Put that down. She can't keep up.
The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief. This battle isn't over yet. You're a fast learner. Come on!
Oh
wake
shit.
up!
Damn it, I was trying to back up. There's that stick behind me, too.
You want some more?
So long as I could keep my death counter down low, I have at least some chance of advancing. It's still a limited chance because, you know, I can never make my age go down. But oh, there are all kinds of weapons up here. Where am I going? Am I just running around in circles? I feel like I just ran around a giant circle. Should I not be up here? Is there nothing for me up here? I guess I gotta go through these doors.
Pick up your weapon.
Shit.
You look like you can fight. Show me. You can barely keep up. You disappoint me.
Damn it! That was too early. I was trying to time that shit. Damn.
You impress me.
Damn it, I was trying to back up. She's taking it to me.
All right, that was the last time.
Damn it! Ah, damn. I gotta do more practice with the bow staff. What is going on here on my YouTube? Well, what is that? What did that do? I thought this was called the club. This is no longer a club. This is a burning village. I don't know what the significance of that is, but okay. I feel like I'm gonna fight the boss after behind this door.
End of the road for you. The trial is finished.
The burning ceremony has begun. No outsider allowed. Come on, wake up!
Damn. $47. This is starting to get
You must
rough.
enjoy the taste of defeat.
Pathetic! You can
fuck?
barely keep up.
Damn. Just trying to get away from these fucking people. I'm about to be a senior citizen real quick.
Impossible. You disappoint.
Oh, he blocked, he dodged it.
You disappoint.
Damn, this fucking dude.
Can't be real. Wake up.
I lost too many years in that battle.
Sifu, my arms are yours.
Leave. I recognize that uniform. It represents a school for the weak and feeble.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot more practicing on dodging, dodging these bow staves. I'm gonna have to. I know there's a way to do it. I can't remember how. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past this guy without like becoming really good at that.
That was just the warm-up.
Damn. I mean, you can't really do that with a guy that has a stick. Basically, I have 2 more shots at this.
You should go back to training.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know how to block the stick, so or to dodge it rather. I mean, come on, what are we gonna do? At least this guy knows how to use a long-range weapon, unlike me.
Do you enjoy these beatings?
I guess there's, what, no other weapon in here for me to... Okay, here's some. What? He just knocked it out of my hands? Come on, give me a break here. Well, that's all she wrote on that one. Well, you know what? At least now I'm at a point where I can start the club at 25 instead of 40. So there's that. I'm getting a little bit better each time. I'm getting a little bit better each time. All progress, but the detective were okay. Well, whatever. What else? I mean, I think that's dumb. I think it's dumb they do that to you. But a lot of the grievances that I had with this game, I think, are still valid. It's still true. But you know, if you have an impossible amount of patience, or if you're just a natural at fighting games, if you're one of those frame counters, then it is possible to advance in this game. I don't have the patience, and I am not a frame counter, so this game is it's a real test for me. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked what I said, what Justin said, if you like the content we're providing, if you had any kind of laughs at all, even if you hate us, if you hate my guts, if you want to stab me, if you want to say all sorts of horrible things to me, cool. Like the video, subscribe. You'll get fed all sorts of shit you'll probably hate. And if you like us, you'll get fed all sorts of shit you probably like. So please and thank you.